Right. You already know what it is. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sports Bros. I am your host, Ken Collins, and I'm joined, as always, with my brother Kyle Collins. And we are returning to continue our breakdown of the NFL divisions as we move into the NFL season. Preseason is upon us right now, so it's happy to have football back on Sundays. All right, so to recap, in the AFC, this one will be quick because we completely agreed on the AFC. We both had New England win in
Hmm.
the East, the Ravens win in the North, the Texans win in the South, and though we hate to admit it, the Broncos winning the West. NFC is where we have some division. In the East, I got Fly Eagles Fly. He's got the Cowboys. In the North, we've got me with the Lions. Kyle's got Green Bay. In the
Jesus.
South, I got ATL. Kyle's got Tampa Bay. And in the West, we both agreed, again reluctantly, but not so reluctantly, on the Los Angeles Rams.
The Miles Garrett
The
Rams.
Miles Garrett and your boy Aaron Donald out here doing two-a-days, teasing us like he's coming out of retirement. So now that we got that broken down, all right, how do we think the AFC is going to be seeded? So,
uh,
you know what we
okay, so
didn't
we're
do?
looking at.
Now that I think about that I talked to you,
Hmm.
we didn't say who would get the wild card spot.
I think that's a funner topic to go off because there
So
are going to
why
be
don't we
teams
start
fighting
there?
for it.
Why don't we start there and we'll start with the AFC again and who we think is going to take the wild card spot. All right. So out of the teams left over, because if I'm not mistaken, is it two or one wild card spot
Uh,
for the playoffs?
so wait, the wild card is isn't it six teams from each division? AFC, NFC.
So to a non-top team, each conference, teams are seeded 6 through 7. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to remember
because the number one seeds are the ones with buys.
the number one seeds are the ones with buys.
So
And
you
so
got
then so then there's one wild card spot. So two teams or one team from each conference that's not a
yeah.
division. Okay. So,
So 6 and 7 are the wild cards, right?
yep. Well, 7 is the wild card. One, two, three, four.
No.
Oh, so two teams. Yeah. See, it's too many playoffs with too many wild cards. Us even trying to remember, right? Um, People in the comments killing us. Like, come on, guys, come on, fellas. So each NFL conference features 3 wild card spots awarded to non-divisional winning teams. All right. So
Three
there's three
wild.
wild card spots. All right. So let's go back to these non-teams who didn't win their conferences that we said they would win. In the AFC, starting with you, Kyle Aaron.
Who I get my three wild card teams?
Who would be your 3 wild card teams?
I would have to say Steelers, Chargers, and maybe maybe the oh man, that third team is gonna be hard. We'll go. Well, no, I got them winning the division. Maybe even the Jaguars. They might sneak in there.
The Jaguars?
Yeah, as a wild
Lord
card team.
Jesus. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, his wild card teams suck.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, well,
What
I
you
say
got?
that as in I'm disagreeing with at least two of them. Because you know what's funny? I think they rally behind old Aaron Rodgers and get him into the playoffs one last time.
I said the
Okay.
Steelers.
So I'll go with you with the Steelers. Okay. I will side with you on the
Mm,
Steelers. Okay. The next team making a wild card spot is going to be the Buffalo Bills. And then after that, I cannot believe that you are overlooking Andy Reid
Cincinnati.
and Patrick Mahomes. Like they
Mm,
not going to make the playoffs.
I don't think they are.
So I got the Chiefs. I told you. Got the
You know
Chiefs.
who I hate more than I hate Denver? Kansas City.
Kansas City. That's understandable. You're a Raider fan. I'll give that to you. It is what it is. But we talking football here. We're not talking
We are.
fandom.
I
We're not talking
don't think
fandom
that they're
right
going to
now.
do
We're
it.
talking football.
I don't think they're going to do it.
You don't think they're gonna do it?
I don't think they're going to do it.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I think Kelsey getting married is going to kill him. Yeah, just saying.
He's having the Taylor Swift effect.
Yeah, yeah.
All
She's gonna have to buy him some wins, throw a concert, and distract the other team or something. I don't know, but I mean,
Or maybe him being married, you don't have that pressure of having to court and date in the press because you didn't already bag the billionaire, babe. Look, them bag the billionaire,
that was the
babe.
fun he was using, or
So
the
now
inspiration he was using to win. Though now what happens when you get married? They get fat and happy. You don't think he would get fat and happy and just I already got her. I don't care about no more rings
I don't know. I
unless
think you're
she do.
telling on yourself.
No, that's not me. We're talking about Travis Kelsey and the Swift effect.
Yeah, no, I think he's inspiring her to be better, or she's inspiring him to be
Possibly. You
better.
know what? I take my last one back. I'm going to go with the Colts as my third wild card team.
Who you taking out?
The Jags.
All right, I'll let you do that. So he's taking the Jags out, ladies and gentlemen, putting in the Colts. Okay. All right, let's shift over to the NFC. Mine is going to be real easy.
All right, NFC wild card. It's just your Eagles. Got your birds in there.
All right, so you got the
Uh,
Eagles.
yeah, Lions, and oh God, I hate to agree with you, but I think that the Niners might steal that last wild card spot.
All right, and SF. I told you mine is going to be easy. I don't mind that. I got Green Bay, Seattle, and San Francisco. Light work.
Might work.
Light
Huh?
work. Because I didn't already. I said three of them teams from that division is gonna make it, and Green Bay is
I
probably
heard
the
you.
best team outside of those three, in the rest of the NFC. Because I'm with you. Either the Lions or Green Bay is gonna win that division, and then the
Right.
runner up is gonna get the wild card. All of the rest of the divisions, I don't see it. Cowboys aren't making playoffs because they're not winning the division.
I like
Okay,
Pagans. I don't know. We'll see.
they're not making the playoffs. It's gonna look real
But that's
good for
that's
a
getting rid of the
while.
Eagles now too. Then
Hmm? The only way the Cowboys make the playoffs is if they win a division. I don't think they're going to win a division. I'm
got you.
just saying.
I do.
I
I
know
think
you do. That's why you
I
picked them.
think they're gonna win their division.
That's why you picked them. I know you do.
Uh,
You ain't telling me nothing new. Okay. So now,
your
gosh, we
nephew
got to get
calling
into
me,
who's calling?
Lex.
Oh, tell my nephew I said hello. This is how they know their show is real, is his real brothers. All right. So who gets the bye in the AFC according to, since we both picked? Pretty much we got it even on there, right? Who's taking that number one seed?
Lex, you hear me? I'm sorry. What? Uh,
I was waiting to get his opinion.
Lex, can you hear me? I know you got to go to bed. We on the podcast. I'm on the podcast with your uncle. Say what's up.
What's good, nephew?
Who you think gonna win the Super Bowl, Lex? Uh, all right. I love you, son. I know we didn't get a chance to talk, but I'll try to call you back when I get off, okay? All right. Bye.
He said, I don't
Sorry
know.
for the interruption.
Like, I don't know. I'm going New England, number one seed.
Okay. Yeah, that's hard to argue with.
All right. So then who would you pick for the number two seed?
I don't know if I have them for the number one though. Yeah, no, yeah, they are. They're number one. Uh, number one seed. I would say I don't know. No. Number two then would be. I really want this to be true. I really hope Houston. Uh,
Ooh.
yeah, I know it's a stretch, but I really do. I want to see Stroud and Nico, uh, last name Collins, do well. So I like that Texan. I liked CJ when he came out. Like I mentioned before about his rookie season, he was a baller. I think that team's got a lot of potential. Defense is still good. I think they can do some damage, potentially slide to that second spot. But it's a it's a little stretch, but I still think it's possible.
All right. So who you got at three? I got the Broncos at the number two seed.
Got Broncos as number two. I
Yeah.
got you. Uh, three, I would probably have Broncos.
Three Broncos. Okay, so we just flip-flop there. That's
Hmm.
which gives us the Ravens at the number four.
Yep.
All right. So then out of the wild cards, how do you round out five, six, and seven?
Five, six, and seven. Who do I have? I got who was my wild card for
So your
AFC?
wild cards were the Steelers, the Chargers, and the Colts. You took the Jaguars out. They didn't make it.
There we go.
Last
All right.
minute, in your mind, they won. The Colts won out, knocked the Jaguars out.
Yeah, I think I got the Colts winning
The fifth, sixth, or seventh seed.
fifth.
You got the Colts at the fifth seed?
Yeah.
This guy's got faith in them right now. Golly, the Colts at the fifth seed? Whew, I got Kansas City at the fifth seed.
Kansas City ain't making it to the playoffs. I feel like I'm missing the team.
So your wild card teams were the Steelers, the Chargers, and the Colts.
Right. Oh, so we're doing five, six, seven. So yeah,
Yeah.
Colts, Steelers, Chargers.
So Colts, Steelers, Chargers.
Yeah.
You are picking like a Raider fan right now.
That's
Like,
terrible.
like not letting it go.
No.
Like you're not letting your fandom go. I'm like, bruh, take the fandom out. I
I
need you to
did
think
take it
like a
out.
football,
I
just
did
the
take it out.
strictly football fan
I
right now.
got Denver. Come on, man. Give me something.
No,
Chargers, Chargers.
because what you're doing is you're taking like that's so true. You can't deny it. But where you could try and sneak in your Raider fandom, and I won't go as far as to
Hey,
call it hate,
hey.
right? But you making them wait in line when it ain't nobody in the club right now, and they could be inside, and
They got to
it's
stand outside, make
you
sure
got
people come.
like They paid for the VIP and you
They
just
gotta
not
show up with
recognizing it
somebody.
right now. That's crazy.
They gotta
That's
show up with
crazy. All
somebody.
right. So 5, 6, and 7 for me is Kansas City, Buffalo, and then the Steelers. Like I said, they rally behind Aaron Rodgers and they just sneak in. Okay. Ooh. All right. So that was the AFC. Let's see if we make this a little more interesting for you for the NFC. All right. Who gets the bye?
Uh,
Oh,
well, the clear cut Miles Garrett's
yeah. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. The Rams get the bye.
get the bye.
All right. So who's your 2 seed?
I'd have to say Seattle.
They can be a 2 seed. They're a wild card.
Oh, I'm tripping. No, no,
The
no, no.
division, because the division winners get the top seeds.
You're right.
Yep.
I don't like none of these teams.
I know it's
Uh,
hard.
I guess that jumps Green Bay into that 2 spot.
So you got Green Bay.
Yeah,
Okay. You got Green Bay in your 2 spot. I got the Lions in my 2 spot.
that makes sense. And then I got the boys.
Then you got the boys. You did have them winning a division. Lord
Mhm.
Jesus. Lord Jesus. So my 3, the Eagles.
Okay. So now we're looking at
Your 4 spot.
Tampa.
Okay. I got ATL. I got the weakest. They win the division. If we were seeing how you would want to do it, then they probably would be my 7 seed. Like my 7 seed is crazy when you think about it, right? It's just shows to show you how I think probably the Super Bowl is going to be won by an NFC team. But go ahead.
I would agree. I mean, considering what we've been talking about. Uh,
Yes. So yeah, my 4 seed was ATL. And who's your 4 seed? Or did you give it to me? I think you said
uh,
Tampa Bay.
Tampa,
Yeah.
Tampa,
So who's
Tampa.
your fifth?
So then fifth would be Seattle.
Okay, so we both got Seattle at the 5th seed. Okay. And then your 6th seed?
Detroit.
I got San Francisco,
Mm,
which puts Green Bay at my 7th, and that would put SF at your 7th.
yep,
You got San Francisco as a 7th seed.
I do.
So
I
that
do.
means, so if the playoffs were to start, right, in the NFC for you, you've got San Francisco, Green Bay for the for your wild card game.
Hmm.
I've got Green Bay and Detroit. Those are two good
Good games
wild
either
card
way.
games right there. Those are two good wild card games right there.
Good ball for game.
Okay. Listen. So, all right. So let's go. Final breakdown for how this pans out. All right. So when it comes to the seeding in the AFC, we both agree number 1 seed is going to go to New England. For the number 2 seed, Kyle, you got the Texans. I've got the Broncos. For the 3 seed, I've got the Texans. You've got the Broncos. We both agreed on the 4 seed with the Ravens. The 5th seed, you've got the Colts. I've got Kansas City. For the 6th seed, you've got the Steelers. I've got Buffalo. And for the 7th seed, you've got the Chargers, and I've got the Steelers coming in the 7th seed. All right. Moving over to the NFC, we both agreed number 1 seed, Los Angeles Rams. Number 2 in the same division, but different teams. I've got the Detroit Lions. You've got the Green Bay Packers. For the 3 seed, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles. You got the Dallas Cowboys. For the 4 seed, I got the Atlanta Falcons. You've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. For the 5th seed, Seattle Seahawks for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
And for the 6th seed, I've got the San Francisco 49ers. You've got the Detroit Lions. And for the 7th seed, I got the Green Bay Packers. And you've got the boys across the bay, the red and gold San Francisco 49ers. That's our playoffs right there.
That's
That's
good setup.
that's 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 pretty nice. It's pretty nice right there. Okay.
Somebody undoubtedly is going to disappoint us, but I think our predictions are pretty solid.
I think our predictions are pretty solid. Who all right, let's start with the AFC. Who in the AFC do you think messes up your predictions?
The business. Oh, who could mess up my predictions?
Yeah, who messes up your predictions? Who doesn't make it, but you said they was gonna make it?
The Steelers.
God, that's who I was picking too.
They
That's who I was picking too.
could definitely throw a wrench in my shit. Although I guess really I could look at the Texans too because I've got them up there, and they might fall back a couple of spots and which
But you still got them in there though,
they're
right?
still in there. They're still in there. They don't fall all the way out. They don't fall all the way out, but they shake the tree up a little bit. They might let somebody else sneak in there. That's what I'm saying.
Right. I'm looking at their division, right? So let's go to the Texans. Like you put the Colts in last minute in the wild card, and they're in the same division.
Right.
I don't have the Colts making the playoffs.
Okay.
Okay. But if they were to falter and lose the division, I don't see them losing to the division to the Tennessee Titans or the Jacksonville Jaguars.
There you go.
So I could see where it's like, bro, I told you the Colts was gonna make it. I told you the Colts was gonna make it. And us having this conversation on another pod talking about what happened to your Texans. Where I'm gonna be like, bro, you had them at the 2 seed. I had them at a 3.
Yeah. They drop down to 4 or 5. That means it gives an opportunity for the Colts to slide in there.
But yeah, your only argument would be I had them both in there. I just had it wrong on who was going to be the wild card and who was going to be.
Who messed up? Who didn't?
Who was going to win the division, right? And my thing is, if they don't win the division, they're not in. I like looking at
think they both win enough games though that they end up both in. I mean, really,
I don't know. I'm looking. Okay, so this is my thing. I'm looking at the AFC, right?
Right.
And we both don't have the Chargers making the playoffs, but the Chargers are a very capable team to make the playoffs.
Right.
Okay. So maybe we're both being a little homerish on that, right? But I'm looking at my
Kansas City to look at. You put Kansas City in, and that's 2 teams in the division.
I got Kansas City and the Broncos.
I know that's what I mean. So the Chargers, they're kind of
It's one of them things where like you were just the odd man out. It wasn't. But if we're going off of these are our predictions. We not changing them. We're not nothing. We're just taking like, all right, cool. Now that we've done that, where do we see potential where it could have been like, oh, I can see that, right? The Chargers is one of them teams because the Chargers can be really good or they can just be like almost really good and they fall short, right?
They're still the Chargers.
It's still the Chargers, right? And you look at these other teams.
Phillip Rivers, they're still the Chargers. They're just
you look at these other teams.
Good enough.
Cincinnati Bengals. We didn't have them. We don't have the Bengals in the playoffs. That's crazy because we think the Ravens are going to do that much better, right? And win the division. We don't think they're going to really win outside of the division, right? But the Bengals could surprise you. They have the talent to do it.
Yeah,
right.
That was before you, right?
Right. They have the talent to do it. So if they made the playoffs and took one of these teams out, it's not like we're sitting up here and being like, "Oh,
where they come from?
We can't see that." Like, no, that's a strong possibility. Like we could definitely see that happening.
I
Yeah.
think the divisions are AFC in particular. There's two teams in each out of the East, North, South, and West that are
Yeah.
legit playoff
Legit
potential
playoff
teams.
teams.
So
Like like the AFC is more open.
mhm.
It's definitely more open. Like our predictions are our predictions now. We're not gonna change them. We're gonna stand 10 toes down, right? But the ones that we wrong on, we're recognizing like, hey,
Yeah,
we understand
you
the
understand why.
Bengals, the
Shake it up a
Chargers,
bit.
hell,
I
maybe
mean,
even the Vikings or Chicago could potentially make noise and mess up what we predicted.
there's a few teams that could do that, but
Right.
again, we don't know until we start
I'm
the
sorry,
season. But that's the fun part about
that's
predictions.
the NFC. I
Yeah,
mean
you're
in the
talking
AFC.
NFC,
The
but AFC,
Bengals,
yeah.
yeah, the Bengals, the Chargers. Really, it's the Bengals and the Chargers. Really, it's
That's
the
pretty
Bengals and the
much it.
Chargers.
I don't see nobody else.
I don't
Yeah,
see nobody else making it. Yeah,
yeah.
really, it's the Bengals and the Chargers. Okay. Now, moving over to the NFC, I feel like this one is a lot more solid for both of us on the list. Obviously, we got little differences on where we think they're going to place, but we pretty much got almost all of the same teams in the playoffs. Okay.
Hmm.
And that goes back to, all right, well, who do we think could be some disruptors? Um, Chicago can be a disruptor. Minnesota can be a disruptor. Uh,
Can't ever count out JJ. And
right. The Commanders quietly could be a disruptor, right? If I look at it and I go objectively, the Cowboys could ruin my list, right? I'm looking at it objectively.
I feel like New York has a bigger shot at doing that than the Commanders do.
The Giants,
Yes,
oh,
both with their quarterback and their running back, I think they have a better shot at being a better team in that division than the Commanders do,
out
considering
of
who
all
they
of the divisions, what division in the NFC do you feel is the most up for grabs for the division winner?
up for grabs.
Yeah, like any one of them teams could probably get it.
I think the South is always like that because traditionally they're terrible,
Okay.
So, and
Okay.
I think Tampa Bay and Atlanta more recently, but Tampa Bay has kind of been that team that just seems to
Baker's
keep
been playing. Yeah, Baker's been
taking
playing. I'm sorry.
taking it from
Let me put some props on Baker Mayfield and what they were doing. Again, they
yeah.
lost Mike Evans, which is why I'm like, yeah, I'm cool on them because I think he had a prolific wide receiver,
Uh,
which allowed him to kind of do some of the Baker things and get
right.
away with them
But
that he
remember
may
when
not
Mike
be able
was
to get
hurt?
away with this season.
Mike was hurt in the middle of the season, and they still won games. So yeah, of
That's the
course you're
same
better with
argument
him.
I made for San Francisco, and you wasn't even
I
giving me
I
no
did.
props on that
I
one.
originally I disagreed with you, but then in retrospect, I understood your
Okay.
argument. So
Okay. Okay.
but that to me that shows the size of a good quarterback,
Right.
and Purdy is a good quarterback.
Purdy is a good
Uh,
quarterback.
um,
They have a hell of a
Mayfield
backup.
is a good quarterback. He did what he did with what he had,
Right.
and like there were some stumbles, there was even some falls, but they all got back up, and that's the true professionalism too. Like these guys they want to win. They don't want to lose. They don't want to look bad from the home team. So
Yeah.
so that's just what it is.
It's what it is. And they gonna
Some
do what
people
they
got
gonna
it,
do,
some
and they
people
gonna make
don't.
it happen what they can make
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, on the next episode, we will take our seedings and we will start doing elimination based off of the seedings that we have, who we think is gonna go where, and that should break it down to who we think is gonna win the conferences, which will lead us
Yes.
into who we think is gonna win the Super Bowl.
We got
I know I
just
said
over
if we
20
had
days left.
time, yeah, if we had time, we were going to go into the NBA schedule
Uh,
a little bit. That'll probably be next episode because we will definitely have time for that since we did a lot of breakdown here. And we'll probably be picking our Super Bowl winner in the next one. And then we'll try and end it out with
we're gonna slide some
the
fantasy
NBA
football in there
schedule.
too.
Say that one more time.
We're gonna slide some fantasy football in there.
Oh, we'll slide some fantasy football in there. Slide some fantasy football in there. If possible, we are trying to see what we can do about having a special fantasy football edition.
A
Can't make no
guru.
promises, but if it does pop off, we will make sure we announce it so everybody knows. Oh man, this has been Sports Bros. Peace.